Blake Shelton has one of the top country albums in America and a grin that won't go away. He's country music's most recognizable star, and that's saying something, since 80 million Americans listen to country music every week. Songs about hookups, pickup trucks, and solo cups. And that's just fine with the 38-year-old Shelton, who grew up in Oklahoma, wears jeans and alligator skin boots every day, and as you'll see, has enough personality to fill out his 6'5" country boy frame. What is it about country that's so popular?
You know, it's not just our music, I think, that people feel like they can relate to, but it's us, it's the artists that they feel like they can relate to. I know for me, when I go home, I hunt and I fish and I plant corn and I drive back roads. I literally do the things that I sing about.
What about the criticism that country music, a lot of it sounds the same?
Gosh dang, man, I hear about it all the time. You know, it's the same subject matter over and over again, and all y'all sing about is you know, pretty girls.
There's a lot of songs about drinking, too.
I like pretty girls, and I like drinking, and I like singing about it, so get over it. That's my take on it.
'Cause the more I drink, the more I drink, then I'm the world's greatest lover and a dancing machine. I get loud.
On tour in Little Rock last summer, Blake Shelton's point of view was on full display.
Yeah, if I have one, I have 13.
His concerts across the country are filled with people who see things the way he does.
My side. Tailpipes popping, the radio's a rockin', country boy can't survive. If you got a problem with that, you can't kiss my country ass. Yeah, the boys round here drinking that ice cold beer.
Seats at Shelton shows are usually holding more beers than behinds. His audience prefers stand-up sing-alongs.
Boys round here singing up a prayer to the man upstairs. Backwoods legit, don't take no lip. Shoot her back and shoot her back and shoot her back a split.
Here's one of my favorites from one of your biggest hits, Boys Round Here. Backwoods legit, chew tobacco, chew tobacco, chew tobacco spit.
Mm-hmm. You can't tell me that doesn't speak to your soul. And
Chew tobacco, chew tobacco, chew tobacco spit.
so you almost tear up when you say that. It's because it's striking a nerve. It's just fun. I don't know how you let loose and just have fun if you're having to think too hard about it. And then when it's time to be serious, I have songs that'll take you down there. Some will take you too far down. It hurts for me to even listen to some of my own songs sometimes. But when I want to have fun and not think about it, I want to sing, you know, chew tobacco spit.
Shelton comes by his country credentials naturally. He was raised in Ada, Oklahoma, a town of less than 20,000, an hour and a half from the nearest big city.
So that was the drive through town.
That lasted 2 minutes. His father sold cars here, and his mom ran a beauty parlor. He started singing to the radio as early as he can remember.
Anytime Mom walked by my bedroom, it was like, what in the hell is he doing in there? It's loud, you know, turn it down.
And she had you performing at beauty pageants.
She knew she had a kid that she wanted to get on stage, and she put me in the damn pageant and let me, they have a talent part, he can sing there, you know.
But wasn't it mostly girls?
Oh, for God, yes, mostly all girls. I mean, because what boy from Ada, Oklahoma would want to be in the Miss Valentine pageant, right?
But there was a lesson he learned on stage at an early age that Shelton believes is central to his success.
I learned that it was more to it than just coming up here and singing a song and walking off. I knew I wasn't a good enough singer for that just to be the thing. You got to perform, but you also got to entertain. You got to make people laugh. You got to tell a joke or a story. Make the most of the time that you're out here so that people remember you when you walk away.
Blake grew up the youngest of 3 Shelton children, older sister Endy and brother Richie, who Blake remembers looking up to for all the usual big brother reasons.
His bedroom was right across the hallway from mine when I was little. And he was listening to Hank Williams Jr. or Waylon or Leonard Skinner or Bob Seger. Whatever was popular, really. Richie loved all music. And I would be sitting there going, man, that guy's my hero. That's the coolest guy. He's my big brother.
But the music stopped when Blake was just 14 years old. Richie Shelton was killed in a car accident. How did you deal with the grief?
I don't know, you know. I remember picking up the phone to call him a week after he was dead to tell him something. And it was like, you think about what I was picking up the phone to call him to tell him something I just saw on TV, and it was like constantly a shock to me that he was dead. It was just...
You don't ever get over it.
No, that's what my dad told me, too. He said, look, you will never, ever get over this happening. You're just going to have to learn to get used to it. He was absolutely right.
He wrote about the loss, even acknowledging his dad's warning.
They say I'll be okay, but I'm not going to ever get over you.
Blake Shelton's childhood wasn't easy. His parents were divorced, and for a time, he lived with his dad in this apartment. They lived simply and very country.
I went fishing or hunting every day after school, and whatever I had ended up on that porch. I mean, we were bachelors. We had a lot of chicken chow mein
Yeah, I bet.
in that house, and deer chili.
Deer chili. Did you make the deer chili?
Oh God, yeah. All that dead stuff I drug up on that porch. We ate it.
2 weeks after barely graduating from high school, Blake left for Nashville. 5 years later, he had a record deal, and in 2001, landed his first big hit.
And P.S. if this is Austin, I still love you.
But having staying power in Nashville is about as easy as making it in L.A. as an actor. And Shelton was known as much for his hairstyle as he was for his musical chops. But his career and his life changed in 2005 when he was asked to perform on this TV special with an up-and-coming singer from Texas named Miranda Lambert.
You're the reason God made Oklahoma.
A lot of people who were there say they saw you falling in love at that moment.
I guess so.
And when you look back at it, you think,
I mean, I guess so. It's hard to argue with what I'm looking at. I'm trying to play the guy card here, like, by God, no, but I mean, that's pretty pathetic right there.
but you were married at the time.
I was married. That was easily the toughest thing that I've, been through on I put my divorce up there with my brother's death, and that was a tough call to make.
Shelton eventually married Lambert, and he started to string together hit after hit.
You be my honeysuckle, I'll be your honeybee.
And in 2011 was approached about a new music competition show called The Voice. Turns out the boy with the "aw shucks, I'm from Ada, Oklahoma" personality was about to go Hollywood.
I have absolutely no problem with making an ass out of myself.
Actually, he's made a name for himself. When it started, Shelton was probably the show's least known star, but today he's known as the unpredictable judge with the quickest wit.
Can I talk?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my God. Oh man.
Well, that's a good point, and I'm glad that you took this opportunity.
Why don't you hush up?
Okay.
And the deepest drink, usually vodka.
Showtime.
You ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I better be.
Because of his TV schedule, Shelton performs less than other country stars, even though the demand for him is huge.
Welcome back to the ACM Awards.
He hosts the Academy of Country Music Awards and holds a unique country music record, 12 consecutive #1 singles.
There's a neon light
So far.
tunnel.
You don't write too many of your songs.
I don't. If I've written 200 songs in my life or 300 songs, I probably have 15 of those that I'm proud of, that I'm truly go, man, I did something there. And I can't imagine me convincing myself that I'm a better songwriter than some of these people in Nashville. I just want the song to be the best song it can possibly be.
His other priority is getting home as often as possible. When his TV shows or concerts wrap, he heads immediately to the nearest private airport.
I am leaving Hollywood. Thank you, God.
To get back home to Oklahoma, close to where he used to hunt and fish with his dad. He lives with his wife, Miranda Lambert, on a 1,200-acre ranch. They say it's their last private place, and we weren't invited in.
I'm coming back home.
When we drove around town with Shelton, he was proud to show us the shop where he gets his boots resold.
We can take a selfie.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good to see you, girls.
And that he still knows his
Tell
neighbors.
Steve I said hello. And Patty. And David.
But no matter if we were in Oklahoma, LA, or Manhattan, the country boy and the country star seemed to be the same person.
Hi. Good, how are you doing?
Polite, funny, and completely comfortable in those cowboy boots.